be around other people, get to talk about what you like making, what you have problems with. And sometimes you see your friends in a class and didn't even know they were here. So some of the classes we have coming up that are not full yet, let me tell you that. Let me give you that little caveat because some of them are full. I can't believe it. Like we have beginner quilting 2.1, learning to do half square triangles. We teach you how to use a block lock ruler, and it makes the biggest difference in your life using a block lock ruler for half square triangles. Okay. I'm not a big gadget person that likes to use all these different kinds of rulers. That's really not my jam. But the block lock ruler, yes, girl, sign me up for that one because I love it. So we learn how to do half square triangles with that. That class is full, but we'll have another one coming up. Mini Poppins bag. That class is full. You know, we might have to check it again. I thought there was one spot. I thought there was one spot, but yes, I did add a second class to it for August. I think it's August 1st, maybe. And that class sells out very, very quickly. So if you want to do that, come and, or go to our website, Not Your Mama's Quilt Store, and go to clubs and classes on the menu, and you will see the different classes that are available. And the mini Poppins bag is there. That is, let me see if I can grab it. Hold on. Look how cute this bag is. Is that just precious? Look at that. Look at this. My staff had an employee sewing day. Can you see that? My staff had an employee sewing day. Well, we did it for 2 nights, 2 Tuesdays in the evenings that we did it. And they wanted to learn how to make this. So I was the teacher for my staff, which I really enjoyed doing. And they made it and they said, "Oh, this isn't a beginner bag." I said, "No, it's not. It's not a beginner bag. But if you know how to sew bags and you have a little bit of experience with it, so cute. Look how darling this is. And you've got pockets in here also. Can you see these pockets? You've got pockets in there, and it's got soft and stable in there. Just the cutest thing, and the perfect size to carry around with you. Some of the ladies said they were going to use it for their yarn, to put yarn projects in. I just love this pattern, and come and take it. Now, if you're a beginner, then I am teaching a class, and I did not tell this to Miss Debbie, who is my computer tech extraordinaire in the back right here. I am teaching the Zippy Strippy bag class. Let me get that. So this is the Zippy Strippy bag class. I'm trying to tilt it so the glare's not on it so much. And here's the bag, okay? This bag right here has the zipper. Oops. Okay, has a zipper in it, has it inside. Now I lined it with the fusible fleece, not fusible fleece, fusible laminate to make it kind of not waterproof, but water resistant, stain resistant. This is the glossy one. There's also a matte finish, but that's what it is. And you know what's great about this bag, why I always recommend it for a beginner bag maker? It's a quilt as you go, so you're not hung up on trying to get the what do you call it, the lining even with the outside of the bag. It's all quilt as you go, so the lining and the outside of the bag is all done at once. And the way that she tells you to do the zipper makes it so easy to do a zipper that you're always going to refer in your mind to, when you're looking at other patterns, you're going to refer to this method because you've done it on this. So this is an inexpensive little class that I've put on the calendar, and it's called the Zippy Strippy bag. It is a beginner, a beginner bag making class, and I'm teaching it. I think it's in August. Did you notice when it was? August 9th. Yeah. It's on a Friday, and it's a quick one. It's not going to be one that you're going to be here all day. I think I've got it scheduled for like 2 hours, maybe 2.5 hours, because it's pretty fast. And you pick your own fabric. You have to get your pattern. We have all the information right there. Debbie posted a link to it where you can go in and register for it. I have 2 times that you can do it. There's a morning class and then an afternoon class. And you'll finish it in the class, or if you don't finish it, you'll get right home and get it finished. And then you'll end up making another one because it actually has 3 size bags in there. This is the large one that we're working on. I always start with the large one because it makes it easier to learn how to do a bag when you're working with a large piece. You can see what you're cutting. You can see how you're laying it out. If you start with the little one that's about this big, your hands are in there and you can't really see what you're trying to do and hold it. So I always start with the large one, and then if you want to go smaller, you can. So that's coming up in August. Sign up for it if you haven't done it. And again, if you know how to do bags and you just want to come and sign up for funsies, then do that, because you'll be around other people who like to sew also, and that you're doing that. So the next thing I have coming up is Hand Sewing Club. We do this the 2nd and 4th Wednesday of every month, and we meet at 9 in the morning from 9 to 11. This is kind of the slow sewing for our friends and customers who like to come in and do this. And you will just come in and sew whatever project you're working on. No machines, no sewing machines. I mean, I don't think we'd send you out if you did, but it's a lot to lug in for 2 hours of sewing. And everybody has some hand sewing that they want to get done. This is a good time to do it. Doesn't have to be something creative. So as a side note, I went to a retreat this weekend at Boxcart Quilts, which is one of our local quilt stores in Denton. It's actually in Aubrey, which is a town just a little bit northeast of Denton, just right there, 5 minutes from Denton city limits. That's Boxcar Quilts. Amy and Laura own that, and they have a retreat center, which is fabulous if you've never gone to one of their retreats. So much fun. Normally, I take all my projects I need to work on that are class samples. They're quilts, they're bags, they're whatever it is, and they're all class samples. You know what I took this time? I may have mentioned it last week because I'm pretty doggone excited about it. I took a mound of my clothes that needed to be altered. I did. I'm short. I'm only 5'3", right? My inseam is short. I think it's like 26 inches. And because I'm short, I buy pants, and everything has to be hemmed up. Everything, even if it is crop pants, crop jeans or whatever, they have to be hemmed up, because the crop jeans look like, what did they used to call them? When the boys would wear shorts that were pants that were too short, ankle. I can't think of it, what the word is. When your pants are too short, I can't think of the right word for it. High waters. My crop pants, or what do you call those pants? What do you call those? Capris. That's it. My capris fit me like high water pants, that they're neither capris and they're not pants or jeans, because they're not hitting me in the right spot. So I even have to hem that, right? I have to hem everything. Then I have several blouses that I order, and it comes in, and it's like things like the collar is too high on the neck and I can't stand it. The sleeves might have elastic right here, and they make it for those little Asian arms that are about this big, and the sleeve is so tight with elastic that I have to cut the elastic out and redo the sleeve. My dresses are also is anybody else relating to this? Does anybody else have this issue that you have to alter every single thing you get? I took a mound of clothes with me on my retreat, did all the alterations. I'm so excited. I have like 6 or 7 new things to wear that I haven't worn yet because I couldn't. Some of them I can't wear till winter, but it doesn't matter because this winter I can wear it. So I'm pretty excited about that. I'm pretty happy. Yes, Miss Taylor, I see you out there watching. And yes, girl, you have to hem everything also too, don't you? You petite little thing that you are. You have to take it all in on the waist too. Not me. Usually on the waist, I'm having to let it out a little bit. Just saying. But yes, I was so excited. That's what I did on my retreat. Plus one other thing I'm going to show you, which sounds very boring, but you know what, everybody, this is something that's been piling up on my dresser for years. Maybe no, for years. I had some shorts in there that desperately needed attention because they were Bermuda shorts, which I like Bermuda shorts. They were Bermuda shorts that came below my knee. Seriously, who are these people? Who wears stuff like that? Not me. Not me, the short one. So that's what I did. I don't know how I digressed to that. Oh, because just because I went to the retreat, a quilting retreat, I didn't work on quilting stuff. I worked on clothing stuff. So if you come to our hand sewing club on Wednesday morning, you don't have to be doing quilting. You can be mending clothes. You can knit. You can crochet. Again, it's hanging out with all your friends here and doing something. Then I have people who always want to learn English paper piecing, which is kind of a traditional method. It is considered transportable because if you're driving in the car, you can sit in EPP, right? English paper piecing. You can sit and do that. So people always want to learn how to do this. And I teach a very small class of only 5 students. That's all I take at the time because I want to be able to pass around my samples that I'm working on so that you can see what I'm doing. And I want you to be able to get up close and look at what I'm doing when I'm teaching EPP. So I have an evening class coming up for that because I have so many people say they can't come during the day. Maybe they have kids that they're taking care of. Maybe they're working, maybe they have doctor's appointments. So this is an evening class. It's on a Thursday, June 26th, which if I'm not mistaken, that is next week. And I still have 3 spots available in that. You have a kit included in your registration. There's a little kit that you get, and it's just ready for you to go. It's ready for you to play. Blooming 9-patch quilt is gorgeous. If you've never seen a blooming 9-patch, you can just Google them, go to Pinterest and type it up and look at some of those pictures. Debbie, I know, is posting them. She will, yep, there it goes right there. Take a look at that picture. It's taught by Jenny Miller. We have 1 spot left in that class. You really want to do it. Now, jelly roll rug class. Okay. Some people are like, I'm not really a rug kind of person. Okay, not my vibe. But if you have jelly rolls coming out the wazoo that you have bought because you loved them so much when you bought them, now you're not sure what to do with them, or you bought them on impulse. Maybe you have baby ones. Maybe you have Christmas, Thanksgiving, Halloween, jelly roll rug. That's what you need to make because it's fun. They are fun to make, a little monotonous, but fun to make. And you can put it away with the holiday. Roll that sucker up, roll up that Valentine jelly roll that you bought, roll it up from that rug, put it away, pull out the next one, the July 4th. Because you can use up these jelly rolls and it's fun. So I still have spots available for that. Now that's another one that it's normally a 2-day class. Okay, we changed it to 1 day because not everybody has the luxury to be able to do 2 days off of work or 2 days out of their week to be able to take to sew. Sometimes they just have things that come up day to day or week to week, right? So it's a 1-day Saturday class. It's not very often I do this. That translates into take the class if you want to learn how to make this. And don't think, I don't want a jelly roll rug. It's not my jam. Don't think that. Make it, put it in that stash of gifts that you're going to give away. Okay. And then next time you have to take a Christmas gift to somebody, a birthday gift, a baby gift for your friend's granddaughter who's having a baby, whatever it is, for your friend who's having a baby. Take a jelly roll rug out and use that, and they will just love it. Okay. Improv 201. Our very talented Bonnie teaches our improv classes, and Bonnie will be teaching the second one of 3. We have improv 1, 2, and 3. Thinking about adding a 4th. We're kind of thinking on it and seeing. She teaches that. The second one will be coming up on July 11th, and that is improv 2. Now, we have 5 spots available in that. The thing with that is you probably want to have taken improv 1, because improv 2 kind of jumps into the agenda. And if you don't have improv 1 under your belt, you might be a little lost. However, that class always sells out, so don't sit and think on it. Free motion quilting class coming up. Need I say more? All the time people go, I want to take a free motion class. I don't know what to do. I want to take a free motion class. This is your chance, friends. This is your chance to do it. I'm teaching the class. It's about 4 hours long. I don't run it very long because you get tired. Okay. It's a lot of thought process and a lot of hand-eye coordination and hand-eye foot, head, shoulders, knees, and toes kind of coordination, right? So 4 hours is good. Now, if you want to stay a little longer, you can. You can stay there and keep practicing. But I found 4 hours, people start getting a little cross-eyed and they're like, okay, I'm done. Fun class, though. So all of these are coming up. The last one that I will tell you about is, that one's full. The mini pincushion class. If you saw last week, I posted a picture in Antique Salt Cellars. So cute. Antique Salt Cellars, adorable. I have that class coming up on Thursday, July 17th from 10:30 to 12:30. Oh, Debbie, you got to remind me to tell you a funny story of something that happened with that class. It's funny to me and Debbie. Won't be funny to you all, but it's funny to me and Debbie. And then beginner quilting 3.0. That is learning to do flying geese. So that's another very common block. You see it when you're doing stars. You see it when you're just doing the flying geese. You use that block for a number of different things. We teach a class how to do it and how to use a ruler called Wing Clipper, and it's by Studio 180 Designs, which is Deb Tucker's company, and we teach you how to do that with the ruler because it's another one of those things that I am a believer in. So if y'all don't know, I have to practice everything that I bring into the store. I use it to see if it's really worth its weight, so to speak. So I play with a lot of different things as they come into the store and decide, would I buy this? Can I sell this and I know it's going to work, or am I going to kind of feel bad about selling it later? Because I do feel bad about it. Bias seam makers, there was this other one we used to use for the jelly roll rug, and there have been probably a dozen different kinds out there. Dozen different ones, and I've tried them all. It wasn't until about 2 or 3 years ago that Clover came out with a tube maker that was a game changer, and that is the one that I swear by. But the ones before that, nope, never said to bring them for your class. We were just going to do it the old-fashioned way of fold and clip, fold and clip, fold and clip. Not anymore. So that's what I mean. Doing the flying geese with the wing clipper ruler, perfect. Okay, so that's all I'm going to bore you with right now, because I do have some other stuff I want to show you. What else do we have in the store new? Zippy Strippy pouches. Look how cute these are. You know what they are? Little sour cream containers is what they look like. Don't they remember sour cream containers? They don't make them very much in the little triangles anymore. Now the sour cream comes like a little mayonnaise where it's that foil little rectangle and you rip it open. And yeah, I used to love the other kind. It was this little triangle. Debbie took this and with our jelly vinyl made these. Look how cute that is. Look how small it fits in my hand. Then this pattern, which gives you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different sizes you can make, instructions to make it for a poop bag, a pet bag. Look how cute is it? Look, you can hang it up. I love this. It is so cute. And look, here's a different size. And it works. That's what I love. These little things are so cute. I see people put little stuff in here, like sewing clips. See that a lot. You can put bobby pins in there. Anything that's your small makeup, little, I carry around hair twisties. See right here, I carry around hair twisties, especially when I'm traveling, but I can fill this with hair twisties and throw it in my car because that's always when I need it. Also, when I get in the car and I'm hot because I've been outside or walking into the parking lot. So many things you can fit it in with. You can tie it on something, but you don't have to clip it and tie it to anything if you don't want to. The jelly vinyl is so cool. We sell that in the store and it is fun to sew with. You don't have to have a special foot or a special needle. It just goes right through your sewing machine. And then we have some TPU vinyl. TPU is initials, the acronym for some very scientific name, meaning plastic with print design on it. And we have that in the store too. You can find it online and you can just type in vinyl and it'll pull up all the different things, different colors, different designs. And this you can type in Zippy pouch and it'll pull up on the website as well. So, oh, and Debbie's going ahead and putting it right there on the website, on the, what do you call it? Comments. There she goes. Another thing that we just got in, remember I showed you a couple of weeks ago the punch needle. I'm trying to see if you can see. There we go. The punch needle that we got in some of the patterns. And I think last week or the week before, maybe I showed you how to do punch needle. Did I show you a tutorial on here? I think I did. This is a new one that we got in. And look how cool this is. Debbie doesn't know this either because I was working last night. I added a demo day for punch needle. It's not until August. No, it's in July. It's the middle of July. It's a Saturday. Yes, Taylor, I have to do punch needle demo because you're gone. My Taylor who went to go work somewhere else. I'm doing demo days again, and I will be teaching punch needle. So this is really very cool to learn how to do this, and we will have a demo day going on. If you're new to punch needle, these are really fun to do. And when I do the demo, I'll be doing demo with yarn. I might add a class of punch needle with embroidery floss if I have enough interest in it. I may or may not, so I'll really have to get the feed of from you all whether you want to see it with the embroidery floss as well. Okay, and I'll be doing that on a different day. So those are some of the things that we got in the store that's new. So what else? I do have a new fabric line that came in for one of our designers that we love so much, Heather Bailey. I'm going to be showing you that. But I also want to show you what I did work on. It was a class sample. I did work on this for the retreat. Look at my little witch doll. Is she adorable or what? Look how cute she is. Now, I've safety pinned her hat and her purse on there, her little bag, because I don't want to lose it. And sometimes these things get lost, they get shuffled around. So I'm not going to take her hat off. I'll peel it back just a little bit. Look, her hat comes off. How cute is that? See? And I still want to put some little black ribbons on her little, what do you call those? Chonguitos? I don't know what the word is. Ponytails? Pigtails. So on her little pigtails, I still am going to put some little ribbon on that. You make her skirt. This ribbon right here is by Renaissance Ribbon. It's the matching ribbon for the Home Sweet Haunt line by Moda. This is the little witchy doll. Now I'm still working on the little zombie dolls, but this is the witchy doll. And look, she has her little trick-or-treat bag and the little kitty. Look at this kitty. It's so cute. Oh, wait, I did pin the cat in there. Sorry. Good. That was good thinking, Tisha. So the cat is pinned in there also, and it's a full little cat. It has a rounded bottom. Look at her little skirt and her legs. Look, aren't they cute? And her little shoes. How darling is that? I love this little witchy. I love her little necklace as well. Let me put her hat back on. Her little necklace, can you see what it is? A spider. It is so cute. I love this little doll. So yes, sometimes I get to play and make really cute, fun stuff like this. And this is a fun one. And this is one that I'm going to keep because it's just cute. I'm just going to have to put it up in my sewing room. No, I don't play with dolls still. Really, kind of. But this is going to have to sit in my sewing room because it's adorable. And I do have a fun vintage Halloween. I have fun vintage Halloween decor that I put up on just one table in my house. It's an entry table, and I do put my vintage stuff up there. And this would also look so cute. I'm excited about her. So these little panels, this is by 𝗙𝗂𝘁 𝗚𝑐𝑒. She is a designer for Moda. And this doll pattern comes on a big panel, okay? And you cut out all the pieces. The instructions are on the panel, so you don't have to buy a separate pattern. It's all there. These run $17.99. Cheap, right? Very doable. And it gives you all the instructions on how to make this. Now, I made a mistake with this, but I'm not going to tell you what the mistake is because you'll never figure it out. Because I didn't know I made the mistake until I got to farther down the list of things to do. And then I was like, oh, okay. But you know what? I wasn't going to go back and change it because you can't tell the mistake is there. And Jane, who is the rep for Moda, also made a mistake on her doll. You won't know it. Can't find it. So anyhow, so cute. Has the kit right here. These are available now. Now that the doll is made and sitting out front as a display, it's going to start selling really fast. So if you like it, don't think about it too long, folks. You don't have to make it right now, but if you want to buy it right now to make it later, go ahead and jump on it because it's not going to be around long. I can tell you that right now. It's not going to stick around long. Okay. You want to see some new fabric we have coming in or that we have here ready to buy? You want to see something new and gorgeous? I love this line. This is by Heather Bailey, and Heather Bailey is a designer for FIGO fabrics. She has designed for a couple of different manufacturers, and she has, in the last few years, found her home with FIGO Fabrics. FIGO Fabrics is a division of Northcott. They say they're kind of like the younger, hipper division of Northcott. And so they have young designers that are on their panels, you know, and very bright, very modern colors. And I just think this is gorgeous. This is called Pop Sugar.
That's her blenders are Pop Sugar, and then the line is Full Bloom.
Full Bloom. Okay, I was confusing it with Super Bloom, who is Robin Pickens. Full Bloom is the line, and then I have some blenders in there that are from her blender line called Pop Sugar. Let me show you these, how beautiful they are. Okay, I'm going to move. I can never decide how I want to show these things first. Okay, these are my blenders. This looks like it's the line. Let's look at the line first. What say you? I say we do the line first. I love this blue. It is what I would call a Caribbean blue. It is so pretty and bright. It's not navy. It's not turquoise. You have a little bit of kind of a turquoise or a lighter blue right there. But I love this color because it's bright and it's happy. It's a pretty, pretty blue. It's also the perfect blue to go with green or chartreuse, as you would call it. That color is neither green nor yellow. It's somewhere in between. It is my favorite color to work with. I love that color because I can make it go different ways. I can make it lean more gold, make it green, make it yellow. I love this color, and not enough people, I feel like, use it because they're scared of it. I hear it called all different other names that I won't repeat here. I hear them call it different names, but this is just really a great color to work with. So you've got the blue, the lighter blue right here that works with this, right? Then you have this beautiful little minty green right here that's tying in with the blue, that's tying in with this blue right here. You have that gorgeous chartreuse right here. This just all comes together. And these little designs mimic each other. Can you see how you have like a little point right here, the flower and the base? You've got the same thing going on right here. You've got, maybe if I turn it this way, you can see it better. You've got the little point right here, the leaves, the flower, and the base. And this also has some beautiful curved pieces around here. You can see that. This is just a gorgeous print. So you have those two colors. You've got your blue, you've got your floral. So how else can we make this pop? Let's add in this gorgeous green right here. And you can just see that this is going to make it all dance together. Let me pull it right there. Let me raise this up. Actually, let's turn it like, oh, there we go. That's so much better. So you can see how they all go to the ball together. They're all dancing with each other because it just leads flawlessly from one color to another color. And it just makes it so, so pretty. So when we have these two, what else can we pull into this? Well, I've got something that's a little bit lighter. You've got that gorgeous green, gold, yellow color right here again. And this is on a creamy background. So that is going to pull that color back in without being in your face because it's not just that color. You've got that creamy background which beautifully picks up these background colors right here. You can see how they just really pop right there. And it works beautiful with this also. Let's pop in with that beautiful little minty green. That minty green is picking up this color right here, and it's the same print as this one right here. It's just a lighter mint green. So you've got that very pretty combination all working together. If you want to offset this color a little bit more, let's go into this. Now I've got the purples in here that are coming in, and you're like, this is a new color. Where did this come from? This purple right here. You know what? It's a soft purple, can also go as a pink. It has an awful lot of blue in it, so it can go as a pink right here. And it is complementing these colors right here because it gives that little tiny pop. This is the same design as this print right here, same design. So they all work together. But you've got that darker green in the back, and you've got now, not the minty green right here, you've got a darker turquoise, which is going to sing la 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 with this. Now, I always like to show it like this. Look at that. Now, do you see how gorgeous this all just comes together? I just want to play with all of it. So you've got all of those right there working together, playing together, and singing. They're all dancing together at the ball. I love that. So what else can we add to bring this fun together? How about stripes? I always love a good stripe. I love stripes on bindings. I love it on borders. I love it on anything. That's how much I love stripes. Let me have everything. And do you see the new color that got introduced into this one? That kind of raspberry-ish color. I wouldn't call it raspberry. I can't decide what it is. Kind of a purple, maybe. Nonetheless, it works with this color right here. So you've got that little pop right there. Add that in here. I'm going to turn it this way so you can see how they all work well together. Turn it like this. Can you see how this is all just coming together like a party? Can you see why I don't get anything done? Because I think everything is a party. Okay. Now, here is a print that is yummy beyond yummy. Look at this. Oh, I love this one. These are like giant peonies. This is beautiful. I love all the greens right here. I love the pink purplish right there. I love the chartreuse. I love the mint. I love the light turquoise, the medium turquoise, the blue, dark blue, and light. I love this line. It is so pretty. This particular not panel, but print is absolutely my favorite. This one, but when you add it with all of this, it is gorgeous. Look at that. It is gorgeous. I cannot wait to get a sample made with this, which is going to be going out here shortly. Don't fear, I'm working on it. And it will be going out shortly because I want to use it on everything I can find because I think it's absolutely gorgeous. Look how they all just work together. What are you going to make with this? Tell me what you're thinking you would make with this. I see clothing. I see home decor for sure. This is one of those prints. You know what you could do with this also? I just thought of this. You can outline some of these flowers with pearl cotton, doing hand stitching, do some embellishing, do some seed beading right here. And you can take one of these, just a 8 by 10 piece or a 12 by 12 piece, and frame it. Make it pretty. Add some 3D dimension to it. Like I said, seed beads. Do some, not seed beads, seed beads. You know, those are the little tiny beads. Seed beads. Do some hand quilting with the pearl cotton, the number 8 pearl cotton. Even do some punch needle around here in the back and hang that up. And that is like instant decor. I can see that totally being done with this. I could also see, I could see this as a chair. Of course, I don't teach upholstery here, but man, would I love to. Look at this. I can see it like that. Plus a gorgeous quilt. It would be absolutely gorgeous. So two more I can show you that are all going to work together. You've got this little dot right here. that's in a blue that's going to pull out these colors as well. Look how pretty that looks. It just plays so well together. It makes it fun and frivolous, doesn't it? That's my words, fun and frivolous for this baby. And I'm spreading these out so you can see all the fun and frivol. There's my words, my fun and frivol right here. I love all these colors. Now you're looking at this going, I can't even tell where one starts and one ends. And I know I can't either. It just makes my eyes dance. It makes it just like so happy. And the last one that we have in this line, look at that, green again. And add this in here. Delish. Absolutely delish. This makes me just want to roll around in it. Let me see. I think what I want to do, this is how I play with my fabrics. I want to put this right here. And then I want to put this here. And then I want to put this here. Look at that. Oh my gosh, that is gorgeous. Gorgeous, I tell ya. I got to find some more descriptive words. Oh, there's that poor little green that got lost down there. I'm sorry, baby. I didn't mean to do that to you. It was yelling at me going, but I'm here too. Look at me too. Look at that. How gorgeous that is. I see you, my little dot. I didn't mean to exclude you from the party. I'm sorry. Look how beautiful that is. We're going to put her right there. And then let's do this. And put those right there. Which is your favorite one? Tell me which is your favorite one that you have. I think my favorite one, you all know because I just said it, is this one right here. And then my next favorite one is going to be this right here. I love this. And my next favorite one is going to be this one. I love that minty green. I think it's just so soft. It kind of tones everything down just a little bit. And that's what I love about it. She's the one singing softly in the background, in the light dripping drizzle outside under a tree in a meadow. That's her. There's a little bit of visualization for you. Oh, Lori's on there. Lori. She says the one with the pink. This one? I know. I know. Remember I had this one out? Look how pretty that is. So this is not Super Bloom. What did you tell me it was? Full Bloom. I'm sorry. I keep wanting to say Super Bloom. This is Full Bloom by Heather Bailey for FIGO Fabrics. We have it online available for you. And you can buy it now if you want to. You can also call us up and say, hey, I want a fat quarter of each one of those. I don't have fat quarters online because the way my point of sale program, which is called my POS program, doesn't allow me to fractionize a fat quarter. I know it does it as a quarter yard or a half yard, but not a fat quarter, which makes it really hard because if somebody orders a quarter yard, we cut a strip that's 4.5 inches or 9 inches wide, right? 9 inches by width of fabric. And that's not always what they want or need or can use. So it makes it really hard. So if you want fat quarters of all of it, just give us a call. We're right there. Now, the last thing that she has in this line, which is something fun, is I love this. Here is a very fun bag pattern. It's a panel, and I'm going to show you the picture right there. You've got the hunter star right there. I think that's what it's called. It might be a version of a hunter star. You've got a bag right here. This is canvas fabric. It is not just a regular cotton, it's a heavier canvas. And this panel is going to make this bag right here. It's by her Pop Sugar, which is the blenders for her line, for the bloom line I just showed you. And look how pretty this is. All the instructions are right here. There's the instructions on how to do this. Look how big this star is. It's a big one. I'm going to pull this up a little bit. Can you see how big this is? So it's a nice size. And if you say, I don't want another bag, I get it. Okay? Make a pillow front out of this. Make a pillow front. And when you do that, you're going to quilt it. And you're going to stitch in the ditch or stitch in the line right here. All these lines, you're going to stitch on that with the batting underneath, just the top of the pillow. And it's going to look like you pieced all of this. And then when you are tired of this or it gets dirty, you throw it in the washer. It's ready to go. You can also cut this out, sew it to the back of a denim jacket, cut it out, sew it to the thigh of your jeans. I love this idea. There are so many things you can do with it. You've got what are the handles right here. You don't have to use that if you don't want to for handles. Cut it up, use it like that. You can cut it up into smaller strips. Cut that in half. I'm going to do it like this. Cut that in half, fold it again, and that can be the binding on the edge of a pillow right there. How cool is that? The panel itself comes with your front and back that look the same. So here's the other side right here. Oh, sorry. Here's the other side right here. So you actually get two of the big stars, and they're big. They're not little stars. They're nice, generous sized ones. But I really love the fact that it is canvas. It is not your regular quilting cotton fabric. So it's a little bit heavier, and you can use it for a number of different things. If you don't want to use a bag, do another bag, tote bag, because that's what it makes, is a tote bag. The other thing you can do with this, which I'm all about, I love the bags, and I'm all about, I don't really want another tote bag because I have enough of them. But what else can I do with this? You can turn this sideways and make like a makeup bag. Cut this like this and make a makeup bag right there, and your zippers right here. How cool is that? Another thing, you can cut this out, quilt it, put the batting behind it, quilt it by just stitching in the lines, okay? You do that with your home machine. Stitch around it, frame it, frame it. Get two panels like this, cut the stars out, use them on your kitchen table chairs. There's so much you can do with this. I absolutely love it. You can cut these pieces up individually if you wanted to, sew that onto your clothing. There's so much you can do with this. Or you could make a tote bag as it's designed to make. And it's a nice heavy canvas one. This would make the perfect bright colored summer bag, I think. In my opinion, in my humble opinion. You know what I need is more time in my day to sew. That's really what I need. You've got a fun label right here you can put on the inside of your bag if you want to. If not, you can just save it. I think they're fun to save. I just use them. And if you don't want to say FIGO Fabrics by Heather Bailey, you can just use Pop Sugar. That would be too cute. This is what the bag looks like when it's made. It doesn't have a lining, but you can add a lining to this easily. There's just so many things I see you can do. So I'm going to come back over here to, oh, there she goes. I hope you enjoyed everything I was showing you today. We have some fun stuff here in the store, and I hope you'll come back and join us. Tell me what you would do with all these designs I showed you today, or what you saw that you were most excited about. I'd love to hear that. Tell me what you are, what you're excited about. So I am Tisha Copeland at Not Your Mama's Quilt Store in Plano, Texas. We are a suburb of Dallas. If you're wondering where in the heck is Plano, Texas, we're a suburb of Dallas. And this is our What's New Wednesday that we do on Wednesdays at 1 o'clock. Thanks for joining us today, and I will see you next week. Bye.